Hi everyone, welcome back to Gunpla TV, sponsored by HobbyLink Japan. We're about halfway through our big Perfect Grade Strike Freedom build, and today I'm going to be working on the head and showing you the LED, and I'm going to be working on the arm, and I'm going to show you the interesting engineering that Bandai has given us for the fingers. But before we get to that, we're going to look at what has come in to the warehouse only maybe an hour ago. So first off, we have the core fighter. Now this is Bandai's new kind of kit. Of course it's a plastic model kit, but this is 1/35th scale, if I recall correctly, 1/35th scale. And this will give you everything you need to make a transformable core fighter. Of course there's no Gundam it's going to fit into. But what I think is really exceptional about this is water slides. Bandai has included a mess of water slides for you with this kit. So you'll be able to assemble it and then put on all these markings, or as many as you want, without worrying about that kind of sticker look that most of the Gundam kits have. And it also comes with the pilot figures. Now with 1/100th scale kits and 1/60th scale kits, and even the new real grade 1/144 scale kits, they have pilot figures, but they're always so small, and if you need to paint them, it's a bit of painstaking work with a brush. Well, you can see the 1/35th scale kit, the size of the figures that are coming in here, and the amount of detail on these pieces. You're going to take your brush and you can actually get a good result by hand painting without having that cramped room to work with that you would with the other Gundam kits. But that's not all that just came in. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. It's the Endless Waltz version of the Gundam Deathscythe. Now we don't have the box like this, we actually have it like this. And those of you who've been following Gunpla TV, you know that we've already assembled our own little Deathscythe here. But what separates the new one from the old one? This runner. Look at the size of these wings. What these will do is they will attach to the back of the Deathscythe, and it can be full open as if he's flying, or it can collapse inward like a cloak. I think they have a shot of it here in the box. Look at that. And it comes with these markings as well, although they're not water slides like the other kit that came in today. So with this out of the way, let's build some Perfect Grade Strike Freedom parts. So now we're going to assemble the head, and what makes the head unique when it comes to the Perfect Grade is, of course, it's got the light up eyes, the light up face, because it comes with LEDs. And rather than having to worry about wiring your own rig for this, what Bandai has done is they've already given it to you. Now this is very similar to what you'd get in the Master Grade Jinx, GNX, or the Quanta. They just send you something, you plug in batteries and turn it on, and away you go. And if this is more your style, you're not too sure about LED circuits and things like that, well, there's things you can purchase, such as these honkin' thrusters here, that come already ready to go. The wiring is already done. All you do is just turn it and it turns on, turn it and it turns off. This is similar to what you're going to see when we do the head. And they also have these kind of things for beam saber handles, so you can have light up beam sabers and smaller thruster sizes as well, for those people who don't have a good idea of how to do an LED circuit. However, those of you out there who are watching who have done LEDs and have an idea of how it's done, we're always looking for tutorials for the HobbyLink TV page, and if you want to submit user content with how you wire up LEDs in your Gundams, by all means please send it in and we'll put it up right away. So with that said, let's light this baby up. Okay, so the moment we've all been waiting for. We are going to build the head featuring the LED unit, and what makes Perfect Grade kits very unique compared to the other grades is that they come with these light up LEDs. So this one is relatively easy. Bandai actually has given you the LED unit with the switch, and my job is basically just to put in the batteries. That's it. And the back is actually comes on a runner all by itself, and it also comes with a little tiny screw. So luckily I brought my little screwdriver from home. I should be okay. Let's get everything ready before I start throwing batteries around. And I've tested these batteries and they worked, so it should be good. And I'm good to go. One battery. And the second battery. Push these in here. Put the cover on. See, it's already lighting up, so maybe I should turn the switch off. Click, there it is, okay. And of course this tiny screw, which I'm totally going to get my fingers in the way of when filming. you guys will have to take my word for it that I'm screwing in this screw here. This is a well-designed setup because these batteries, you know, they're very small watch batteries and they could die quickly depending on how much you use them. So it's very easy to just take the screw off and replace the batteries whenever you need to. So there's my LED. It's ready to go. And with that done, I actually put it aside and work on the rest of the face. So I've actually assembled the face part here. You can see the clear plastic part. That's for the eyes. There's no stickers for a perfect grade kit. With this, I'm going to attach these side pieces, which I had the foresight to set up last night. So they should just slide these in place here. And we're already good to go. And I've already put on the cool gold parts on the side, and the Vulcans are already set up here. So with that done, bring in a few more pieces here. The fit is really good, of course. It's a perfect grade, so you don't have to worry about some extra space and things like that. And with that done, we put the very large back piece on here. Just slide it in. And you can see here, this little nest, this is where the LED is going to go when it comes time to assemble that part. Covering up the vents here with a second small piece of plastic. Now I have the top part. This part I've already assembled last night. And here is the LED. Now the LED just drops into place here. And it actually fits right into a groove. Like this. I'll just turn on and test it out. And then what you do is you just kind of slide this piece on the back. And anytime that you want to turn on or turn off the LED, you just pop it off like that. But there's one step I need to do before that, of course. Let's put on the V-fin. The V-fin is fairly large for this kit. All right, are we ready to try it out here? Let me just flip it on, close it up, and hit the lights. Oh yeah. And here's the back, view from the back. It comes out of the very back here. Strike Freedom Gundam head is looking at you. All right, let's turn these lights back on. And because I don't want to kill these batteries right away, I'm going to turn this off. So don't think about seam lines on your perfect grade Strike Freedom head. If you want to remove these seam lines, you're not going to be able to turn that battery on and off. You're going to have to think of something else. And there he is. Perfect. So for this episode, we're going to show the arm. But to be honest, if you've seen the leg or if you've built the leg of a perfect grade, then you can build an arm. I mean, it's quite the same. You have these sub-assemblies, and they will just create these kind of joints here. So you get this kind of motion. It's nothing to worry about. Like, we don't need to show it in great detail. And the same with the shoulder. And the shoulder is probably the most, holds the most resemblance to a master grade kit, because you just have sides that are the exact same and they go together. And then this has the nice little gimmick of the full burst. It's just this sliding out, to be honest. But what we really wanted to focus on, show everybody, is the hand. This hand is completely different from anything you've ever assembled when it comes to master grades or HGs. HGs, of course, because you don't normally assemble a hand, they just give you several to use. And master grades, while you assemble the hand, there's not much you can do with them, and they tend to be a little loose if you want to start flexing fingers and things like that. But with the perfect grade here, you can see that we have multiple joints on each finger, as well as having some flexibility at the top of the hand here, so you can actually get it to grip what it wants to grip. And we're going to show you how Bandai actually engineered this kit and how the runner was laid out to allow you to assemble this, what looks to be pretty difficult and maybe even time consuming, but is actually maybe the fastest section of the entire kit. So we'll put this right here out of my way. And now here is the runner. Now with the runner, like I said, it's just one runner. And what you need to focus on first is this piece here. This part of the runner you're going to attach everything to, and you're not going to take this piece off of the runner until the very end. So what first step that the manual says to do is actually make the thumb, and the thumb is just these two pieces. So we will cut these out here. Now there's a lot of little pieces, and I'm going to be moving this runner around, and I hope I am able to keep it in the shot. And I also need this interesting piece here, which is that joint I just showed at the top of the hand. So I'm going to try and cut it out without getting too in the way here. And now this is not the coated runner, and it's not the lame gold runner. It's the gold color that's my favorite. So I have no problems working on this. So this is my end runner. I flip this over, and I'm going to be working from the top down. So the first step is to make the thumb and slide this in. Gotta slide this in properly in order for it to work here. And just like this, I'm gonna have a jointed thumb here. And this actually goes into this first piece from above and just sits there. See, I'm actually building the hand while it's still in the runner. And then this piece as well goes in from above, like that. So now I don't even touch that now. I put that to the side, and or so to say, I leave it alone, and I go back to these pieces. And what they've done, you can see, if I show you correctly, is they have these pieces lined up here. You can notice they're all different sizes. These are different middle joints for each finger. And here is the tip of the finger and the base of the finger. What you're going to do is you're going to cut out this piece and put it in here, and cut out this piece and put it in here, and cut out this piece and put it in here, and the last one as well. And then when that's done, you'll have a jointed finger, and then you actually cut the entire finger off of the runner. So let's get started. Try to keep it in the shot. So I've cut the piece out, and I'm going to drop it in from the top here. Just gotta make sure it fits properly, or I'm doing it properly. You want to make sure it goes in, but at the same time you don't want to necessarily push too hard. But then again, if you push too hard, it's going to be the gate connector that will probably break first. So you have a little bit of freedom to use some strength. Yeah, I can't get over how they've done this actually. This is my second hand, and I'm still giggling like a little schoolgirl as I go about getting this done. One thing that was mentioned in the latest issue of the hobby magazines here is, of course, when you start cutting these off of the runner, you're going to have a lot of gate marks. And what they showed was they just took a Mr. Hobby Gundam marker, sorry, a Gundam marker gold, and they just colored all the gate marks. And it actually worked really well. Okay, so next step is to take these fingers that I just made and to put them on the hands. So this is pretty unique in that I cut everything off of the runner, which I try to do without taking it out of the shot. Take it off the runner, and then I turn this upside down like this. Oh, there's a part I forgot. I probably should have told you that first. I'm interrupting my continuity here, but I should do it properly or not do it at all. So with this piece here, this actually is going to hold the thumb into place, so it doesn't pop out as you're flipping this thing over and back and forth and things like that. So here's my hand. And here's the first finger. One finger. Turn it back over, I guess. Make sure we're cutting off the next finger. Each piece has a different, each finger has a different number. So this is number 6, this is number 8. And they, in the manual, tell you where that finger is going to go. So flip her over. Number 8 goes to the second finger. It is, look, we've got 2 of these. And we're going to repeat this process twice. So, because I kind of know I can work from below. I wasn't sure how Bandai was going to do the fingers on the Perfect Grade Strike Freedom, to be honest, because when I saw the red Astray when it first came out, Bandai had actually molded the fingers as one piece. They have the white and red fingers, and they had actually devised a system similar to what you see on the real grade RX-782, that you actually mold it all in one and then just cut off the runner. But they actually changed that for this, which surprised me a little bit because I thought it worked really well for both the real grade and the Astray red frame. So here's my hand. Like I mentioned, it's all good to go. What I do now is I take it off the runner. With this done, it comes off the runner. And just like that, I've got hand number 2. Here he is. You can see the amazing articulation you have. Almost just like your own finger. So we'll turn them in here and we'll give you the thumbs up. There's a thumbs up, and we will just put this on so I can attach it to the body when the time comes. And good job. So this wraps up another episode of Gunpla TV, and as you can see, our Perfect Grade Strike Freedom is looking like a Gundam. And next week, which will be our last episode for this segment, we will be doing the big Dragoons of Doom that you can see all over the back of this thing, and we're going to show you how they assemble, also the gimmick that they have, as well as some problems people have encountered, and what we might try to do to remedy that. As well, be sure to check out the HobbyLink Japan site. We've got lots of new user content up there, and it continues to go up almost as every day because we get stuff coming in left, right, and center, which is what we asked for, so we're more than happy. And we're going to be branching out from Gundam a little bit. You're going to start to see some other hobby-related plastic showing up on HobbyLink TV as well as Gunpla TV. So look forward to that, and we'll see you next week.